50 years from now, when we look back at the legacy of Disney, there's going to be a very big sour spot that sticks out among the many CEOs that they have had throughout their history. And one name is going to be synonymous with failure, and that's Bob Chapek. So let's talk about the extensive damage that he did that's now been very much at the center of multiple reports, and specifically one big one coming at us from The Hollywood Reporter. So again, The Hollywood Reporter, I think, has the best breakdown of everything that's happened and Bob Chapek's missteps when it came to handling every single property and what he did. And essentially what it boils down to is what everybody said he would do, which is undervalue certain products, put value in other things that didn't make sense, and try to cut costs and really try to make sure that profits were the main thing they focused on while not caring about the end result. And one thing that they really get into is how he hurt the long-term effect and perception of Disney, and something that they spent the last 30 years building up. And they specifically focus on his approach to Disney animation, whether it's Disney and or Pixar, and how he was the one to put forth the idea that animated films are for kids only. Adults, they don't care about animated films. Where we literally saw that that's not what happens, and the crowd is literally split 50-50. And it boils down to him undervaluing Disney animation, deciding to toss it onto streaming, and say that animated films are no longer special, so we can take them out of theaters and toss them on Disney Plus, and we don't have to worry about it. And in essence, we've all seen that this was one of the dumbest ideas they've had, because if you look at the history, Disney films, even the ones that failed, and I put that in quotation marks, still made a decent amount of money, and the toys made up a huge percentage of the year-end revenue. When he decided to cut multiple Disney animated films from theaters, this impacted the toy sales, which then impacted everything else, and essentially made animation more or less useless because they can't make the same amount of money that they did. And his insistence on focusing on tossing out live action after live action and piling everything together in a quick span devalued everything else because there was an oversaturation of the market with the same thing. Again, it's all everything everybody has seen, so it makes a lot of sense that, he kind of put a stop to what Disney was doing good, which was making it feel like everything that came out was an event. So we'll see what happens again with Bob Iger back in charge, and them obviously looking to find a new CEO after he leaves. But I assume these same mistakes will not be made, hopefully.